guys, Chad here. Today we're doing muscle ups in the workout. I wanted to talk a little bit about some of the mechanics in the muscle up, help you guys get closer to doing it. First though, I'm going to have Gabe demonstrate a strict, slow muscle up, just for reference, so you guys can see what this looks like. Main points here, he's got false grip, right? His arms are turned out at the bottom, right? Making the arms straight. He's going to try to stay as hollow as possible. Gets to that deep dip position and then presses out, locking the arms out, turning out, and he goes back down, deep dip, again down, turns the arms out, keeps a false grip. Thank you, Gabe. So I want to talk about two things regarding this. First of all, the false grip. Alex, can I borrow you? Why the false grip? Nobody at the games does a false grip, right? It's true, because they're kipping every one of these. I want people to build the strength in the shoulders to be able to do strict muscle ups. And you can't do strict muscle ups without a false grip. So what the false grip means is that her palm, right here, can you see that, is on top of the ring. That's really important, because if her palm is not on top of the ring, when she transitions from this position to the dip position, it won't happen. Can I hold this for a second? So if we're hanging without the palm on top of the ring, when I go to transition, now my wrist is bent and I'm not in a position where I can hold myself and actually dip. I have to be here. So that's what you'll see with in the non-false grip version. They'll kip and get momentum and get past that part, right? But if you don't kip, it doesn't work. You can't slowly transition from here to here. So that's why we use a false grip. It also shortens up the lever a little bit, makes it a little bit easier to do. So, false grip, very important. Again, the easiest way to get it is just put your hand through like this, put the wrist on the ring, and then grab the ring. And then twist the ring so that your hand is straight down. And then she's going to turn those in, bringing her elbows together. And you can see this palm part stays on top of the ring even when she's hanging from it. Good. Now, this is a huge weak point for most people, the false grip. It takes time, you got to practice it, you got to do it often. So two things that can help you get this false grip and make it not so bad. First of all, you can do ring rows in false grip. So normal ring rows, the nice straight body, you can scale them like she's got them or not scaled. See how she turns out? She does a ring row. Boom. You could start by not turning out. So just do a couple without turning out. There you go. Turning out is actually harder. It's harder to hold the false grip. So there we go. That's non-turnout. And then the actual turnout. Awesome. So you can do those. You can do regular pull-ups like this. We can do pull-ups on the rings. You can turn out or not turn out. And you just do chin above the rings like normal. Turn out, chin above the rings. Any workout you could substitute those for normal pull-ups, right? And work on that false grip. Second thing, the turnover, the transition from the pull to the dip. This is probably the next biggest issue. Once you get past the false grip issue, now getting that turnover, having the strength to be able to get that turnover, very important. So, there's two ways to work on that. First of all, you got the toenail progression, which will be taught in the class, right? Can you do one of those, please? 3 steps. She pulls deep, turns over into a deep dip. You want to make sure you hit this deep dip position. Shoulders are on top of the ring, rings are in super tight. From there, you press out into a dip. She comes back down, again, super deep dip, and then brings them around front to the bottom. Can you jump past that? And do a big flow we see a lot of? Good. Did you guys see there how she jumped past that deep dip position? You don't want to do that. That defeats the whole purpose of it. So make sure, step by step, pull, 1, transition, 2, push out, 3, and then in the reverse, 3, 2, 1, back down. Now, one more way to work on these, the transition, is to do muscle up rows. So she's going to get into a ring row position again. Same thing we did earlier with the false grip ring row. Only this time, when she pulls up to her chest, she's going to transition to that deep dip position. Can we transition and hold? So she pulls up, holds, see how deep the dip is, and back down. One more time. Hold. So let's see. Back up. Freeze. Right there. See how the ring, shoulders the top of the ring, hands are in tight. All right, and then back down. Another way to work on that transition. So hope that helps. Practice. That's the only way you're going to get better at these. And break it up and do the little things we talked about. False grip pull-ups, false grip ring rows, toenail progression, and muscle up rows. That's it.